Hello, wrestling fans. Quint Charisma. Hey, that's me. Today I'm with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yellow again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett and Quentin Charisma. And once again, we are smack dab along ringside and ready to go with another big week of the Territorial Rasslin Review podcast. And Quentin, how you doing, my friend?
Hanging in there.
That's about the general answer. At least you're not negative this week. I think we got past a lot of the bad that we were going through, so hopefully things are looking better going forward.
I don't know.
Well, despite your obviously not sunny disposition, we're going to head forward with our first match of the week, brought to us by a newcomer that we both used because I scrambled on the fly, Arthur Psycho over on YouTube. We're going to start with Quentin's match. That is a really interesting one that I'm excited to see because I've never seen one of these men's work. It's Steve Regal versus the.
Hold on. You said you never seen neither of these men's work?
No, one of these men's work.
Oh, that's neither. I was like, hold on, what?
Yeah. No, the Steve Regal versus the Mongolian Mauler. No, absolutely I've seen Steve Regal.
Huh?
But if you'll get...
I'm sorry.
I broke Quentin on that one. But if you guys will get ready and get all triple zeroed out, we're going to hit play and get started. In 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Well, what that? Okay. What? You got like an intro?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh, is this Otto Wance's group?
I'm trying to look that up right now because I am not sure.
I think it is. I don't think so. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
No, Wrestler is Welsh wrestling.
Welsh, okay. Oh, here he comes. Mongolian Mauler.
So you worked with this guy, like he worked in the area, right? Yeah, you said he lived in Murfreesboro.
Yeah. He didn't work much in this area at all. I'm trying to see what flag that is.
Mongolia, obviously.
I guess. I guess, yeah. I wouldn't know what a Mongolian flag looks like anyway. It looks odd.
The Mongolian Mauler, and he's got an Alabama state flag.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a character boy. Whew, in real life.
I thought you said he had the ponytail gimmick on the back.
No, he's always had the little thing on the front.
Oh. I think I always thought the Mongol gimmick had the shaved head and ponytail, kind of like Reno.
Yeah, he went different. Regal got a nice little windbreaker there.
Yeah. Babyface Regal.
Oh, he's got somebody's flag he was waving. Whoa, hold on.
I'm wondering if he had. I'm assuming this is before. Okay, this is April of '90. So he had. Oh, Regal's wrestling is Steve Jones.
Yeah, okay.
And it's in Caernarfon.
Excuse me?
It's wherever they're at. It's a royal town in Wales.
Okay.
So Regal started what, 91, 92? I think 92.
In 92, he started in WCW, wasn't it? Or 93.
It was around that time. It was 92 or 93. But
yeah.
So this one, he's just going around being an international heavyweight.
Yeah. Just work, find work. I'm trying to get his. Oh, we got a national anthem going here? I wish I could hear it.
Yeah, did he do that gimmick singing the?
He only worked like 2 or 3 times around here. He didn't work hard a lot around here.
And I did look up to verify that is the Mongolian flag.
Okay. Wearing the butcher.
Yeah, the old one strap. He's got good style.
Sorry, big side headlock. Oh, go to a top wrist lock. Oh,
I'm wondering if this is rounds or.
I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. Oh, back in top wrist lock. Oh, back to a side headlock. He's complaining about something.
Anything?
Top wrist lock. Ain't got no hair back there. Yeah, he grabbed his horn. You see him?
Yeah, I can see the horn every now and then.
Yeah, it's really small. Yeah, it's hard to tell and get to a close up of him. The quality's not the best on this.
Like, so how much do you know about like him and like? So was he? I assume he is making a living at wrestling at this point.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
he was,
to go all the way to Wales,
well, he did a lot of Africa stuff too.
right?
A lot of Europe and Africa. Big chops in the corner. Oh, reverse it. Chops. Whip him off. Boom. Oh, nice drop kick. Oh, tied up in the ropes.
I mean, he did that great. Yeah.
Yep.
Those ropes got to be loose too.
Yeah, they are. He got him on himself. Clothesline. So there's a lot of kids in the audience. Whoa, did that just speed up real fast on you?
Yeah, that was really weird. I wonder if that's like a weird tape transfer thing.
Something.
You know,
Well,
this may be a one of those vacation towns.
probably, because there's a lot of kids in the audience. He's begging off.
And those ropes are super
Really
springy.
Yeah. Oh, break the eyes. Take a big buckle. Boom.
Regal selling is still good, but it's way more low key when he's a babyface.
Yeah.
Especially young.
There's no gimmick on the on that turnbuckle he just rammed his head into. Did you notice that?
There's no long pad.
No.
Which again, you got taken off, yeah.
Yeah, rest putting it back on.
And which I love those shoot pads.
Oh, well, on the back of the head, he turned. You see that?
Yeah. Ow.
I don't know what. I don't know if he knew what he was going to give him, or he just turned to protect himself or something. I don't know.
Don't be another. Okay, thank God.
Oh, crossbody.
So it's obviously first fall, no rounds.
Yeah.
Wow. One bump comeback. Is that all we get?
I got him. I guess this is going to be like a back and forth.
They're working like this is a paid show at a fair.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
They're at a holiday resort. They're paid entertainment.
Yep, exactly. Exactly what this is. Has to be. Boom. Got him back off. Get back on him. Oh, break the whole chest and belly. It's getting on him now. Snapmare. Oh, whoa. Big elbow. Them ropes. I'd be afraid to hit them. I'm afraid to keep going.
They look like they're really tight garden hose.
I don't know if they're really loose. Ooh. Double thrust.
Yeah, hit him with the big Tracy.
Let's see what we got now. Another big buckle. Boom. Oh, block it. Look at the people.
Oh yeah, milk.
Yeah.
This is such a holiday camp show.
I guess it's all kids out there. Oh,
good. Ouch.
Caught him with the boot. Cut him back off.
That other buckle just fell down too.
It did, didn't it? Are you gonna shoot him into it? Oh. What's the ref getting on to him for? He just shot him in the head. His fault the thing fell off. Now he's biting him. Shoot him in again. Whoa, big reversal. Whoa. He's like, He does. He has the people before every. Oh, another boot.
He's
Go
doing
back home.
the super baby face. This is like a
Yeah.
Tennessee match. It's funny.
Oh, over the top. Yeah, it's like all kids out there. Oh, we got a chair. Oh, where's the back of the head?
Yeah,
You see that?
Jesus. Yeah, good God.
Oh, there's them old hard plastic chairs too.
I want to
Oh,
see when Regal's next Q&A podcast is.
oh, who's this?
Well, I mean, judging by the tights, it's obviously Tony Mama Luke.
Who is it? Some. Oh,
It's little Guido.
Little Widow's daddy. I don't know. He's
Straight.
just getting in the way. He's not. He's not really doing anything.
I mean, I think those are Italian tights. They may not be.
Oh, he's messing up a good brawl. Well, no, he's like, yeah, I'll do to come out there just mess up a good brawl. Oh, he's taking his jacket off now. His windbreaker.
They had the same windbreaker. They're obviously a tag team.
Okay. He ain't got his black eyes. Did you notice that?
Oh yeah, because he used to have those contact gimmicks.
Yeah.
Well, when did he get those though? This is I was about to say this is 90.
I saw him in 92 and he had them. So, oh, here comes that chair. So, what was the outcome? Because
I think it's thrown out.
oh, what did he throw in the ring?
They have. I think it looks like an advertisement around the guardrails.
Okay, no, he just took it off. Yeah, it's all kids.
Hey, I think that thing may be the guardrail. Yeah, the guardrail is like that sitting in safety cones.
Yeah, it's like you see, it's a cone. What the crap?
Yeah, it looks like
There's
the
a
cone
bigger-
has little things on top, and it's like
Yeah.
slats put into
Oh.
it.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. That was wild.
I guess they figured that's a kid's show. We don't need.
I mean, they're learning to work for the crowd they're in front of. That's for sure.
Oh man. Well, that was interesting.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that was definitely a paid show somewhere because it was like all kids and stuff. And so
Yeah.
I wish the dude wouldn't have interrupted them because they looked like just getting a good little brawl going on the outside finally. So
Yeah, they didn't want to get too violent, for the kids.
yeah, but still, yeah, I don't know. That was all right for what it was. It was basically a simple little match just to entertain the crowd, the kids,
Yep.
So wasn't bad. Them turnbuckle things covers kept falling off. That ring just wasn't. Don't know about that ring.
I've heard a lot of times, they set up the rings the day of, depending on how long they're there. Sometimes they'd be there for a week, but sometimes they'd hit one holiday camp, set up, go to another one, do a double shot, tear down, set up.
Well,
just like hitting multiple fair shows and stuff like that. So we are going to stay in the UK. This time, presumably, just judging by the footage, in England. The match is also brought to us by Arthur Psycho. The match is Kendo Nagasaki versus Colin Joynson, or Bullfrog Colin Joynson. Actually, it's Bulldog, but Arthur put in the description Bullfrog. I do want to give two warnings. One, I'm a little upset. I obviously didn't know the year when I selected this. I kind of did it on the fly. It's Kendo Nagasaki after he already took off his mask, which is kind of a bummer. And also, just judging from the beginning of this, it looked like this is not a good tape transfer. It may clear up as the video goes on, but right at the beginning, it looks very pixelated.
Did you ever add the beginning? I had two long ads. Wouldn't let me skip.
Oh, wow. Well, no, I do not currently. But, that may change as we got them in. Are you where you can get zeroed out, though?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right.
Yep. I'm ready.
All right, guys. Let those ads play and then come back to us. And we'll hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, World Report logo.
Volleyball?
I think soccer. Well, maybe, and I don't know what that is. But yeah, so World of Sport wasn't just a wrestling show. That wasn't the name of the wrestling show. World of Sport was just
all kinds of stuff up.
yeah, it was just an hour.
Oh, here we go.
That's not terrible. This
No.
definitely was before HD. I like this ring too. This is very similar to the Continental ring with the stars.
I can't tell the stars on mine.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the blue matte white stars.
I see the blue mat. I see white, but I can't tell what it is.
I'm thinking that might be a 14-foot ring too.
It looks small, but then it could be the camera angle. Because I tell you, some 16s look small at different angles.
Yeah.
He's got a little he's got a manager there.
Yeah, and I'm not familiar with the manager's name. I've seen him on stuff, but I'm not familiar with his name.
Frilly umbrella. Is that? I was like, they got 3 referees, or that just corner attendants?
Cornermen. They each have a cornerman.
Okay. Gotcha. Does he got a bucket? Is it a bucket? Look by the Bulldog guy.
Yeah. It's like boxing. They have like spit buckets with a big thing of water and.
Okay.
And then I saw he's got a fencing mask on.
Bulldog joins.
Oh, Bullfrog joins.
He kind of reminds me of Bulldog Don Kent. Got about the same build. Oh, this guy, he's all fluffied up. He's got makeup and everything on.
And he's got a few sequins on his jacket.
Has he got like a little thing of hair in the very beginning, at the top, front there?
No, he's got a crazy head tattoo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's really different. Oh, and he has the Mongol gimmick in the
Yeah,
back.
he has the ponytail on the back. Yeah.
Wow. You didn't see many people with head tattoos back then.
Yeah, and whenever this was.
He put his hand out to shake, and he didn't shake, he bowed. So, okay.
Yeah, living the gimmick, even though he's obviously not Asian.
Is he going to roll through? Yep. Reversal. Oh.
I'm wondering if Kendo is a babyface this time.
I don't know. Little hump cell there. Oh. He's got him. Oh, what? Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I mean, he was slick. He wasn't the best wrestler in Britain, but he's still super, super good.
Yeah. That was nice. Oh, I tried to roll out and he kept it on.
And he is definitely one of the biggest attractions.
He was a gimmick. They didn't have a lot of gimmicks. You know?
Exactly.
Well, hit the ropes, but stop. He's got a cravat?
Not really.
He just kind of has him.
He just kind of has him in a clinch.
He hit the ropes, but then stopped.
And now it's more of a cravat with the head placement.
Oh, nice roll through. Wow.
I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to steal that.
That was neat. Oh, what? Well, I got some smooth stuff on there. Oh, they go for a big bill and he hooked him.
Yeah, just held on to it, hooked him back down.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, he ain't breaking it. He keeps trying to counter it, but he can't. Oh, big forearms.
Yep, Kendo's the heel.
Oh, little kick. Yeah. Oh, I think he just jabbed him. Don't they get fouls called on them over there?
Yeah, they're supposed to let him get up. I can't tell if there's a. Okay, it looks like he didn't give him a warning because he would have had to notify the announcer.
Yeah. There he goes. Build him out.
Yeah, they do those ricochet beals all the time.
Oh, need him. He's choking him.
That knee looks a bit like a crotch to the face, but
little belly stomp. Yeah, he's definitely healed because he's cheating like crazy now. Oh, here comes. Yeah, they're chanting something. He's holding his. Oh, Bulldog's ready now.
they got him in the front clinch, drove him back in the corner, get some little short shoulders there.
Boom. Was he supposed to feed out or something? Because he stood there for a minute waiting.
Yeah, there's something going a little weird here.
I think he's supposed to feed out. He didn't.
Got him in a little bar choke right there.
Whips him off. Tackle.
Another one bump comeback.
I don't know if we're not on the same page right now.
They're not flowing too well.
They were beginning, but now it's a little hit or miss a little bit. Maybe they'll get back onto it now.
There you go. Bring them back with a big lifter.
There you go. Another big uppercut. Another third one. Oh. No, he's choking him. No, he's the heel.
Was that the one thing you always tried to get down but just couldn't quite get down?
I could never get it. Man, that was horrible.
I remember your difficulties with them. You always tried them. You loved that lifter, didn't you?
Yeah, could never get it. Oh.
Straight arm lever.
Got the old wrist. Oh, there you go. That was nice. Oh.
Colin Joinson looks like a crusty old vet too.
Yeah, I bet he is. Yeah, you can tell. Like I said, he's old. He's an old vet at this time. Was he choking him?
He's not supposed to attack him when he's down. Supposed to give him an opportunity to get up, unless you're doing a follow-up attack.
Oh, the ref wouldn't.
Well, I don't know. They haven't paused for rounds, have they?
Mm-mm.
They must have gone one fall and went more American style in all these.
No,
now they're out of round. Is this the first one?
Yeah, it's been long.
Okay, it must have been a 5-minute round.
Yeah, it's a long round. He's selling whatever they're chanting.
Yeah, that makes sense. It looks like they cut the break period out. That's good.
Yeah, they cut something. They trimmed it out. He's still selling the chants.
I'd be okay if rounds got over in America. I could use that break.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I ain't coming out. Oh, another one. Boom. He's going to the ropes.
I wonder if Kendo Nakasaki's well at this time. I seem to remember a story like him getting sick or something. Maybe he didn't, but.
Oh, big knee.
He just doesn't seem like he used to.
Oh, got him up high. Big time knee drop. This is my first time I've actually seen him work a whole match. I never watched the whole match of this.
I hate that your introduction is without the mask.
Yeah, I've always seen him with the mask. There she was going for a backdrop, ate the big boot. Oh, shoots him off. Oh, give him the old brother's backdrop. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime I see somebody feed like that, I'm like, oh, great. This is going to look ugly.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he just slid him on the rope. That looked good. Was that? Oh, he gave up.
Yep.
He gave up.
That's a
He
crazy
gave
little
up.
octopus type stretch.
That was neat. I like that. That was really cool looking.
And this must be one fall too. Because they're already announcing the winner and ushering an old brother out.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that we can't hear it because I believe the rest of it is promo.
Yeah. Well, he's selling his ears again.
I've scrolled a little forward with the preview thing. It's legit all promo. Do you want to go ahead and cut it?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we'll go ahead and cut this one, guys. Feel free to go ahead and watch it at home if you can listen to it with sound. It's just kind of a waste of our time.
Whoa, don't cut it yet. Don't cut it yet. Somebody's coming in. Somebody's hot coming in.
Yeah, somebody needs to bulk up a little bit before they start talking. That dude's skinny. Jesus.
Hey, it's England's middleweight or whatever it is. Junior middleweight. Whatever they get. I thought I was going to see some action. Oh, well. He just, no, is he taking off? Well, I thought he was take his shirt off. Well.
He just straightened it a little bit. It's a little wrinkly.
Oh, I thought I was going to see some action.
Red was apparently the color tonight.
Exactly. Everybody wear your red tonight. He's shaking his finger at him. You gonna come in there that hot, dude? Do something. Just something. Well, that was disappointing.
I mean, you begged us to continue.
Well, I figured you hit the ring that hot, you gonna do something besides grab the mic and start talking. Maybe they'll get into a scrap on the floor, maybe. Well, I guess not.
You deserve that.
Well, I just saw, dude. I figured, hey, I mean.
So that was a fun match. It was.
All right. I've totally lost you.
Oh, great! What a good time to lose sound. Can you hear me now?
I got you now.
All right, but no, all I was saying was that was a good match. It was weird seeing it. A, one fall, but B, the fact that it was later kendo, but still, I mean, at least you finally got a Kendo's Nagasaki match in the books.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. It was good. It was a good basic British match. They didn't do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? They kept it really simple. So so it wasn't bad. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was enjoyable. You got next week's picked out yet?
Oh, I do. Do you?
I did, but I'm gonna change it so I can. I got mine. So go ahead with yours.
All righty. Well, next week I just happened to find this. It's actually no, it's really not longer. It's the exact same time your match was. This is brought to us by our friends over at CWA Memphis, and it's a special treat that I haven't seen before. I'm trying to see the upload date here, see if it's relatively new, but I can't tell. But this is from, February 5th, 1985, All Japan Pro Wrestling. Jerry Lawler and Jimmy Valiant versus Ishikawa and Kabuki.
Okay.
And I checked, and it was a full match, but the King in All Japan, Jimmy Valiant in All Japan.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Wasn't in Dynamite Kid's book?
I've never read Dynamite Kid's book.
Yeah, he talked about Lawler and Valiant being over there and how they were so out of place and all this, but look who it's coming from. I mean, somebody just,
I mean, I could see it. I could see it. This is going to be a really crazy styles clash. Granted, it may not be that bad because they're in there with Kabuki. I don't know Ishikawa that well, but Kabuki's a gimmick.
Yeah.
So they could get some leeway with that. But
wow. All right, you want my pick?
No, don't care. I'm kidding.
All right, here's my pick.
Okay.
It's from March 25th, 1989. Shogun and Samurai versus the Mason-Dixon Connection, Memphis, Tennessee.
Who's it brought to us by?
Memphis Wrestling Video Vault.
The Mason-Dixon Connection.
Tracy Smothers and I forgot his name. John Paul.
Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. Okay.
And Shogun is, I can't remember which one. Shogun is, what's his name? Oh, New Japan guy, big guy from the 90s.
Hashimoto?
Yeah. So when he was over here, his excursion.
Wonder if he's a stiff here.
I don't know. But yeah, that's my pick right there. So
Right on. That'll be good, huh? Hey, look at us, both going back to Memphis. You actually went back to Memphis, and I just took Memphis guys and put them in Japan.
Yeah,
and we have two Memphis tag teams working Japanese guys.
Yeah, exactly. You got Memphis guys working in Japan. I got Japan guys working in Memphis. So
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird how that worked out.
Yeah.
And this was not planned, ladies and gentlemen. This just kind of happened.
Yeah. I had another match picked out, and it was a little long, so I was like, I'm gonna go for a shorter one. And I was just scrolling up, and I was like, whoa, in my little collection there of matches to use, and I was like, that should make it's a TV match, so it should be pretty good. I'm sure I saw it, but I don't. It's been so long, I have no idea.
I wonder if we'll get to see any of Tracy Smothers' Southern Karate.
Yeah, because the thumbnail, he looks like they're doing it. Looks like they're having.
I love the Southern Karate. It was like super kicks and back fists.
Yeah, it looks like they're having a standoff right now on the thumbnail of it.
Awesome.
Oh man. So,
I can't wait, man. All right,
Yeah.
So we've got our stuff for next week. We're cutting down on time for this first half, so we will go ahead and let you go and have you listen to a few messages from our friends of the podcast, and we will be back with the second half of the Territorial Rasslin Review podcast. You've probably heard us mention crowbarpress.com, but let's get real for a moment. Scott Teal is crowbarpress.com. Scott has been writing about professional wrestling since 1968 and has edited, written, and published more than 100 books on the subject. Scott was also honored by both the Cauliflower Alley Club and the George Tragus Luthez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame for his contributions as a professional wrestling historian and journalist. All this to say, Scott knows his stuff. But if you're not a big reader, hey, that's okay. Crowbarpress.com also has DVDs, magazines, photos, posters, and t-shirts, all fit for you or the old school wrestling fan in your life. So please, do us a favor and support our friend of the show, Scott Teal, by visiting crowbarpress.com. Professional wrestling legends in print and video.
The National Wrestling Alliance and Fight bring to you the ultimate streaming service for everything NWA. This is NWA All Access. For just $49.99 a year, you'll get every single NWA pay-per-view, NWA Power days before the rest of the world, NWA USA, and special Fight exclusive content. All the pay-per-views, all the action, all the power. For only $49.99 a year, that's a savings of over $100 versus just ordering everything alone. To subscribe, visit fight.tv today. That's FITE.tv. Join the thousands of fans that have already subscribed to the toughest brand of professional wrestling. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
Like WWE Raw, but without the budget, WMF Medium Rare captured the chaos of live Wrestling Mayhem Federation hardcore events held throughout Rutherford County, Tennessee in the early 2000s. This weekly series was produced by our good friend, Multimedia Monte Carlo, a local TV personality turned pro wrestling manager who would threaten to edit fans from the broadcast if they didn't give him his proper respect. So fast forward nearly 20 years later, and Mr. Carlo has brought WMF Medium Rare to YouTube. Mr. Carlo has painstakingly went back to the vault to bring this cult classic wrestling promotion back for a new generation of fans to witness. Check out WMF Medium Rare's channel over on YouTube and tell him we sent you.
Wrestling at the Chase is back August 27th and 28th as the NWA returns to the historic Chase Park Plaza Hotel in St. Louis, Missouri for NWA 74. 2 nights of incredible action featuring title defenses from all the NWA champions. Plus, NWA wrestling legends will be in the Coruscant Ballroom for NWA's 74th anniversary extravaganza. Tickets are moving fast, so get yours now at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the Territorial Rasslin Review. Quentin, while we took our little break, I perused Twitter and happened to see where William Regal spoke about this match actually back in 2014. Found a picture from the match, and it says, "Me as a Welshman, Steve Jones, versus the Mongolian Mauler with Brian George Dixon as the referee in 1990. And then obviously he, at least at one point, kept up with the Mongolian Mauler because somebody asked about him, and he said he works in a bar in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
That's old. That's old information.
Well, as of 2014.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, yeah, because that's, that's 8 years ago, so yeah, that's probably about still right then, so yeah.
But no, I thought that was pretty interesting. And speaking of which, you said that you had a story about the Mongolian Mauler.
Well, I have several, but this is one that always sticks in my head. So this was springtime of '93. On Saturdays, I was booked in Lewisburg, Tennessee, and Marcus Woodrow would come down and pick me up on the way down. Then some days we'd just go mess around before he'd come a little early. We'd go mess around before we'd have to get to Lewisburg and everything. And every now and then Chris would need a ride, so we'd go and pick Chris up. So it was one of the days Chris needed a ride, Chris Champion. So Woodrow picks me up. We head on, picks me up in Mount Juliet. So we head on down to Nashville, over off Murfreesboro Road, where Chris lived at in his apartments. We pull into Chris's apartment, and we look over. We know there's Mitch Ryder's car sitting there, and we look over. I still see this image to this day, perfectly clear. Peter R. Miller is sitting there with sunglasses on.
For those uninitiated, Peter R. Miller is the Mongolian Mauler.
Yeah, Peter R. Miller is the Mongolian Mauler. So he's got sunglasses on. He's staring straight forward, ain't looking around and moving or nothing, just staring straight. And Marcus goes, "Oh, there's Peter R. Miller." I said, "Huh." So we get out, we go into Chris's, and Chris lets us in. I said, "Hey, did you know Peter R. Miller's out here in the parking lot?" And Chris says, "Yeah." And I overhear a voice, "Yeah, tell me about it." And I was like, so, because when Chris came in his apartment, that little studio apartment had a little galley kitchen you had to walk into first. You had to go down and then got to the rest of the apartment. When we got to the other side of the kitchen, I saw Mitch Ryder over there sitting. I said, "Oh, he's with you?" He said, "Unfortunately." And he said, "Guys, I've been trying to get rid of him since the show last night." And we're like, "What?" He's like, I can't remember the actual town, somewhere in Alabama. And he said, and Peter R. Miller was on the card and asked if anybody's going back to Nashville tonight. And he says, "I'm going back in the morning." He goes, "Well, can I get a ride with you?" He said, "Okay, fine." So so he picked him up. They went and ate at KFC. Mitch said he had like 2-3 plates. And he said that Peter Miller would get up every time and go push his chair in. So Mitch thought that they were done. So Mitch would go get up to grab his coat. Peter Miller would go and get another plate. He said he went like 9 times. And he said every time he thought they were getting ready to leave. So they were there for like an hour and a half. So then Chris, Mitch said, "Hey, I got to drop you off." And he said, "Where do you mean drop you off?" He's like, just wherever." And Mitch's like, "I need to drop you off somewhere." He's like, "Where are you going in Nashville?" Mitch is like, "Dude, I can take you wherever you need. You just let me know." He wouldn't tell him where to drop him off at. So he said, "Well, I'll go to Chris's. I'll drop off at Chris's." And Chris is like, "You ain't dropping him off here with me." He would not get out of Mitch's car.
Did he have nowhere to go?
We don't know. He was just really what's the word? I don't know. I'm trying to think of the word. Is it eclectic? Is that what the word I'm looking for?
Maybe.
I don't know. What's eclectic mean?
I'll be honest, I'm uneducated. I don't know.
Okay. He was really odd. He was a really odd fellow.
So every time you've ever talked about him through all these years, and even as you told this story.
Oh, my dog's story.
Well, just real quick, you've always called him by his full name. Why is that?
Everybody called him Peter R. Miller. I don't know. Everybody, Peter R. Miller.
It is so weird that the middle initial is stuck in there.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Not just Peter Miller or Peter or Pete.
Yeah.
Peter R. Miller.
Yeah, I know. It's just one of those things. So he won't get out of Mitch's car. Chris like, dude, I'm sorry. We got to go. Listen. So Mitch is stuck with him in his car. So we were like, Mitch was following us. And we go stop at a little gas station at the bottom of the hill, the apartment where Chris lived. And we go in this gas station. I guess he figured Mitch would try to hem him off into our car, I guess. So we're going in and get stuff to drink. We look up. Here he comes in the store. And we're sitting there getting our stuff. Marcus is already paying the cash register. And it's Chris. Then I'm behind Chris. And we're right there. And it's one of those little bitty, oh my gosh, I don't even know if they have them anymore. There's like, you get like 3 people in it at one time. I mean, they were tiny. They were
it's like a Murphy USA gas station.
Yeah. So we're sitting there and he ain't saying a word. He just looks out and sees the surveillance camera and he goes, "This is Peter R. Miller here with Chris Ashford-Smith here in Nashville." And Chris goes, "Kayfabe, brother, I might have warrants." I said, "Oh God, I'm about to die."
My God, just blazing out the shoot name too. Wow.
Yes. And Marcus was like, "We got to go." And Chris paid for his stuff. And since I got my stuff, Marcus said, Chris said, "Do not let him get in this car." He got back and come back outside and got back in Mitch's car. We got Mark's car and we took off. So I don't know whatever happened, how he ever got rid of Peter Miller. But he wouldn't leave.
Wow.
Oh, man. Crazy.
That is wild.
Yeah. And it was weird. He was just sitting there and he wasn't just sitting there standing there in the line. He ain't saying nothing. Looks at that camera and just busts out the promo with the shoot names.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I was like, whoa. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. So like I said, I don't know. He got rid of him eventually. I just don't know how it happened. But yeah, that was one of my Peter R. Miller stories.
And probably a safer one to tell.
No, the other one was when he was going to fight Chuck Casey in the locker room in Lewisburg. That was pretty entertaining. So, besides that, yeah, that's probably the funniest one.
That was a wild story. Many twists and turns. But now
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When we pull up, it ain't like he's sitting there looking around, waiting. He didn't go into Chris's apartment.
Yeah, he's not hanging out. He's just sitting awkwardly.
Just looking for sunglasses on. So yeah, it just, when I say he's a character, he was a character.
So I'm excited because this is quickly becoming my favorite part of the podcast. And I figure there's two types of people who listen to this podcast. Three types. The third type is not very many. But of that, not very many. The 2 types are the ones who like to listen to our match reviews, and the 2 who just like to listen to us BS. That's why I'm so happy that the podcast has been separated into 2 parts. But this is quickly becoming my favorite part. Ladies and gentlemen, as I've told you, I do not watch current professional wrestling. I just have other things. And at some point in time, Quentin became a fan of modern wrestling, and I became more of a fan of old school wrestling. Somewhere he and I flip-flopped. So my favorite part of our podcast is quickly becoming Quentin's review of AEW. You did watch this week, right? Normally I always ask you, but...
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
All right. So I did go ahead and pull up the match listing because I didn't even know. Usually I know a little something that's happening. I didn't know anything on this one.
You got Forbes?
Yeah, I did, actually. I did. That's what popped up.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to start with... I'm going to go in order of the match listings here. But if there's a promo or something that's not listed because it's just matches, let me know, and we'll discuss that. So did it open with this coffin match?
Yes.
Because I know they like doing that sometimes. Big match right off the bat.
Yeah.
So coffin match, Darby Allin and Brody King.
Whew. That's brutal, man. I mean,
Brutal
ooh,
good or brutal bad?
brutal is in hurt brutal.
Right.
Yeah, it just right from the get go, man. He hits Brody King with a skateboard with thumbtacks in it.
Oh. He did
Man, he
that to
gets up.
Ricky Starks about a year ago, I feel like.
Did he? I just remember he hit, man. Brody King hit a gusher, dude. Oh my gosh, and it never stopped the whole time, the whole match.
Was it hard way or did he go down and
No, he had to be. He had to gig. There's just no. Yeah, I mean the way it was crazy.
so I'm assuming Darby Allin probably took bumps that are going to end his life.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. They had too much interference crap. You know, it's like the big dude don't need any help beating Darby Allin. You know, but they send out the other black face, whatever they are. What are they?
House of Black.
House of Black. There you go.
I think that's what it is. Something of black.
Yeah, I think it was black something. Anyway, so they send them out, and the one that used to, what's his name? Oh crap,
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy. There you go.
Or Buddy Matthews now, I think. But
yeah. So he beats him up and everything, and he beats him, just leaves him, just decimates him. Sets him in the corner. Brody King hits the big running cannonball in the corner, and I guess it knocks him out. He hit Darby with it and knocked him out, supposedly.
Like for a shoot or the angle of the match?
The angle of the match. So he's down. So Matthews is about to open up the casket. When he opens it up, guess who's in the casket?
Danhausen.
Sting!
Oh, that's cool too, but Danhausen would have ruled.
No, this is too gory for Danhausen. So he comes up.
Oh, I think I saw a picture of this. Didn't Sting have like crazy makeup on one of his eyes because he got misted or something in the past?
Yeah. So he comes up. Dude sits there and looks at him. Watches him take forever to get out of the casket.
Because he's in shock.
Huh?
He's in shock that Sting was in the casket.
Yeah, I guess. So he beats him up. He slides in, throws the bat over to the leader guy's name. I can't even think of names tonight.
Malachi Black. So I guess as a come on, let's continue this fight since you blinded me thing, I guess.
Yeah. So he throws in the bat. He don't use the bat. He walks out of the ring. So trying to remember this was awesome. It was a lot to digest.
Man, if they turn Sting heel and he comes back as Joker Sting.
So dude walks out off the ramp. Here comes Sting after him. Oh, this time I think something, I can't remember what all happened, but somehow Darby grabbed Brody King's big chain he carries, and Brody King had him, and he hits him a couple times with it, then grabs it and starts choking him with it over the ropes, and he's choking him, and then I can't remember if he let go and hit the ropes and knocked shoulder tag or something. He did something where he knocked him off the apron, and he hit the ground, fell into the coffin, and the momentum from him going in the coffin, the lid fell on it, and that was the finish.
Sounds like a kind of slick finish.
Yeah, it definitely was. And Darby Allin's sitting on the ground selling. I don't even know if he even got up. I can't remember. And then let's see. I don't know if it was then or after. Somewhere there was a backstage Bucks handheld gimmick. I don't know if it was then or not, but anyway, they're going to the back. They take the camera with the Brandon guy takes the camera. They go back here and they go into Dark Order, Paige's dressing room, and they start talking back and forth. And they asked Paige to be their partner for the trios tournament, and he said no, he's not going to, and this and that, and so the Bucks got their feelings hurt, and so they understood and they walked off, and so that was that. Next match was.
That seems like the setup for the return of Kenny Omega to me.
Yeah, so I'm thinking too.
Next match I have
So-
listed as Andrade El Idolo and Roosh defeat the Lucha Brothers.
Yes.
That seems like it could be an awesome tag match.
For that style.
Yeah,
if that's your thing,
absolutely for that style. Yeah.
for that style, it was lights out. If that's your style, just 3 moves, stop, sell, take back over, just 3 moves back, 4, 3 moves back, 4. For that, it was good. The finish was really good. They took, because they've been taking off Penta and what's his? I can't think of names tonight.
Phoenix.
What's his partner? Phoenix. Their last month or so, they've been taking their mask off and leaving them. The finish was good. I like it. They took Penta, tied his mask up into the ropes.
Oh wow, okay.
So they start double teaming Phoenix. The only way he could get out, they took out the manager guy, took him down, so he couldn't come over to unhook him. So the only way to get out to help Phoenix was to take the mask off. And eventually took it off and went over and tried to save him. And dude got back up and the manager threw the extra mask in. They intercepted it. And I think it was one of it was the Roosh or
Andrade.
threw it out in the crowd, and the crowd was chanting, "Throw it back, throw it back!" And so he was covering up. He had no mask on. The manager, he was down. They intercepted the spare mask, so then they did the finish on Phoenix, I think, for 1, 2, 3. But it's like they did another mask. It's like how they used the mask again. They did it totally, you know what I'm saying? They tied his mask up in the, he's got those big long things hanging off the back. They tied it up. So, that was really good. I liked it.
So what's the crowd reaction? Because in WCW, when they do stuff with the Luchadors mask, the crowd's like, meh. But if you do that same thing in AAA or CMLL, oh my God.
Well, that was 97, 98, 99. Times have changed. Everybody knows the gimmick.
Yeah.
So it's different. Everybody, it was crazy. They were saying, throw it back. It was funny.
Yeah, so the crowd's reacted to it, though. So they dig it.
Yeah, because they threw like I said, he cut the extra mask off when they threw it in. He intercepted it and threw it out in the crowd. They were yelling to throw it back, and so you put it on. Yeah, so
that's awesome. I'm glad stuff like that's getting over. This one I'm sure wasn't long just because of the names mentioned. Luchasaurus and Anthony Henry.
20 seconds maybe.
Right. And that's nothing against Anthony Henry. He's a very excellent worker. They just don't seem to have him positioned in a spot.
They don't. There's no place for him. They got so many guys,
Yeah.
So, it's like a 20-second match.
Is Luchasaurus still a heel?
No, he's back. He's with Jungle Boy.
That was like a week. What happened?
Huh?
That was like a week. What happened?
Oh, I guess. I guess that was one of the weeks we were off.
Yeah. Because we missed a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Jungle Boy came back and chased Christian off, and the next week he comes running down the ramp after Christian, and he tells Luchasaurus to get him. He's standing. Luchasaurus is like standing right there in the entrance, right above the ring, and he's sitting there, and he looks at Jungle Boy, and he just steps aside. And people pop, and he slid in and started beating up Christian and chased him off. And the next week, or might have been the same week or next week, might have been the same week, he cut a promo on Christian. Oh my gosh, it was funny. Talking, he said he had a little penis and his wife left him, and it was funny. It was really good.
Wow.
I don't know who wrote it, but it was because he'd been doing the stuff talking about his dead dad and all that last few weeks. So it was good. It was. Yeah, and he did the old, because the one before Christian talking about his dead dad, and talked to his mom, said, call me, to Jungle Boy's mom. So he's talking about Christian's wife. So she left you. Hey, he goes, call me. So yeah, it's they played it up where he beats him like 20 seconds this week. He goes down there. He's Christian on the screen. He's, talking and everything, and Jungle Boy takes off running to the back. He comes running. he dives into the camera. He sees the camera angle, and the security grabs him, cuts him off. Here comes Luchasaurus, starts just drilling security. And then, what's the redheaded dude? Pete Buck, come from New York, works
Pat
there
Buck.
now. Is that his name? Pat Buck. Oh, that's close. That was close. Pat,
Peter R. Miller.
So he tries to break it up, and Luchasaurus headbutts him, and like, oh no, don't do that, the whole thing. So I guess Christian's gonna make sure he gets suspended for that. Excuse me. So, that was a little something there. So, like I said, it wasn't long.
Looks like next is the newly baby-faced Ricky Starks defeating Aaron Solo.
Wasn't long at all. Maybe 2 minutes. It seemed like.
Seems like they're finally kind of giving Starks another shove ski.
Yeah, they beforehand, because like last week, I think it was, or maybe even on the Friday show, Starks, the factory offered Starks a spot, and he's like, blew him off. He said, we can protect you from Hobbs, and he just blew him off. So this week, the factory's like, they go to Hobbs, and it's like, well, we can take care of it. And Hobbs is like looking at y'all like, whatever, and so they go and do the match. It's not long at all. Starks goes over. When he goes over, the big guy in the factory, the big caveman looking dude.
Yeah.
They've changed his gimmick. Yeah, changed his gimmick. He's like a Italian meatball now.
Huh.
So yeah. So he hits the ring, Starks slides out, and they cut to the back. Hobbs grabs the TV and throws it down, busts it. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going all that. But anyway.
So is Hobbs still with Team Taz?
No, there's no Team Taz at all.
So it's just Hook now?
There's no Team Taz at all.
Well, what I'm saying, but so Hook's just his own deal. He's the FTW champion.
He's going to
if Taz manages anybody, it's going to be Hook.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Next match I show is for the TBS Championship, Jade Cargill and Madison Rain. I did see where she got hired on, I believe, to be a women's producer or something to that effect, or women's coach.
Yeah, she's a coach, and now they're using her as talent too. Match was good. Man, Cargill gets lost so much in matches. I think she got hurt because she lost his last year's Easter egg, man. And I think she was hurt. I think she got hurt. And when that happened, she just basically shut down, and the other girl got her through the rest of the match to the finish. It was good for what it was.
And Madison Rain, cagey vet, been around a long time.
Yeah, you can tell she carried her, especially when she, like I said, I'm pretty sure she got hurt and basically shut down and was in shutdown mode, and you could tell she carried her through the rest of the match. And then after it was over, they had a little afterbirth with what's her name? Used to be Amber Moon.
Oh, Athena.
Athena, yeah. They did a little thing with her. She comes in, she powders out, and she's all mouth. She's powdering up ramp, ain't saying a word. Then finally at the very, she says something and walks. I'm like, she's hurt. She got hurt somehow. And she got hurt somewhere during that match. And yeah, it's probably the first time she ever got hurt in a match.
Yeah, so, and she just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, just froze up and freaked out. And like I said, but the girl, Madison Rain, she was a vet and carried her through the rest of it. Yeah.
And then it looks like main event for the AEW World Championship. Jon Moxley defeats Chris Jericho. I saw some pictures from this. Jericho did some retro look, little Lionheart action.
Yeah, Lionheart. Yeah, that was the whole gimmick the week before. They said he's bringing out the Lionheart, the dungeon's last person to survive the dungeon, whatever, blah blah. So he's bringing out the.
Even though he never set foot in a dungeon, but
anyway, well, some people were still toe boots in
Vietnam, yeah.
In Vietnam, but that's beside the point. Oh,
what so how was the match? Did it? Okay.
It went forever, and there was just too much blood. That first match had so much blood. He supposedly ripped out dude's earring. Jericho supposedly ripped out Moxley's earring. It bled from here. I think he might have gigged a little bit on his ear. He gigged his forehead, and it bled more than his ear did. So that looked a little weird.
Well, your ear is mostly cartilage, so it actually doesn't bleed that much.
I know, but he gigged his forehead. It's like, why are you bleeding from your forehead? I guess they were saying it was rolling down.
Oh, gotcha.
And then there was no blood on his ear. It stopped bleeding, but it was still bleeding on his head. Then Jericho got it. Oh my gosh. He got a gusher. Just too much blood in one show, dude.
Right.
Just first match, last match. That's just too much blood when you got people hitting gushers, you know? And yeah, so, I mean, it was okay. It was, you know, they had to some run-ins. Jericho tapped out. I mean, it was good.
I was wondering what they were going to do because they just put Jericho over. Who Jericho just go over? Was it Danielson?
No, it was the other.
Yuta.
Yeah. But it was, you know, it was good because they kept trying to get, you know, he had him in the walls forever, and then he got out. Then a little later, he put him into the lion tamer, and
let me guess, that got a huge reaction.
Yeah, he finally got out of that, and then he finally got him into some kind of choke. I can't remember, and he eventually tapped. But it was good back and forth. It's just too much blood, you know. Maybe if the first match didn't have so much blood, you know. So
yeah, it feels like AEW will give you too much of a good thing.
Yeah, maybe too much blood, way too much blood. So I mean, overall, it was a good show. You know, wasn't bad. So oh, I forgot they had all these run-ins. So Sammy ran in through the bat. Moxley took the back shot, kicked out. Here come the Blackpool Shooter Club, whatever they're called, and they come down. And then finally the Jericho people come out. They were all in there, and all of a sudden Punk's music hits. Place goes bananas.
Oh yeah.
Punk comes out, clears house. It's just Moxley and Punk in the ring. So Moxley finally gets up. Punk's sitting there. Moxley's holding the belt. Moxley looks at him, flips him off in his face, and walks out.
Oh yeah, because Moxley's the quote-unquote interim champion.
Yeah. So he leaves, and Punk, they're going nuts for Punk. Music's still playing and everything. That's how it went off. I didn't know he was ready to come back yet.
I wonder if he's not quite yet, but they're going to do weeks of promos.
Build it up. Yeah, build it up. That's what I'm thinking. So he must be close to coming back, and they're gonna build it up. Probably for their next whatever their next pay-per-view is. So well, like I said, he got a big pop. Like I said, it was good show. Just too much blood, way too much blood. But so you know.
All right, well that's been my favorite segment. Quickly became my favorite segment. Quentin reviews AEW. But that left us with not much time, so I think we need to plug a few people.
Out of here.
Yeah, go visit our friend Brian Turner over at Brian Turner's VHS Rehab. He's putting up new stuff all the time, multiple posts a day. I don't know where he finds the time to put all this
stuff. You even have one of my matches on there this week.
Oh, I didn't. So I haven't been keeping up. Which one was on there?
Me and Barney Brown worked Wild Boys.
I did see that posted. I haven't watched it yet. 94. That falls within our review.
I've already watched it. My back bumps were horrible. Anyway. I did throw a good-looking drop kick in the match, though.
Hey, you're the guy who taught me.
All right. Go like and subscribe to our channel. People we use.
Yeah, Arthur's Psycho this week.
Yeah, got a new one. So, anything else?
Storefrontier.com/Punky's Gimmick Table. Hit that up if you want a shirt. That's about it.
All right. If you're done, I'm done. Stick a fork in her. She's done. For Jeremiah Plunkett, Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Thanks for listening, and God bless.
Bye-bye, everybody.